I want to talk in a minute about peace. I always say peace is priceless because it is priceless. But there's so much that's going on in the world today. A whole lot of uncertainties, a whole lot of gossiping, a whole lot of hating. It's just a lot that's going on today. And if we're not careful, it will steal our peace. The world will steal our peace. But in the Bible, in Isaiah 26:3, it reads, "He that keepeth his mind stayed on me, I will keep them in perfect peace." Meaning God said if you just keep your mind stayed on him, no matter what's going on in the world, you will still be in peace. And that's what I'm striving for now, is keeping my mind stayed on God. Because you can easily lose focus. The enemy can easily steal your joy through your coworkers, through your family, through your children. You have to constantly keep your mind stayed on God. And that's not a bad thing. People be like, how can you keep your mind stayed on him all day long? Well, with the things that's going on today, it should be easy because you should be always praying. It's always something to pray about. And when you're praying, your mind is on God. And I just want to just remind people today to take care of their mental. Yeah, it's very important. People are going through struggles that you and I have no clue. They're going through pain, hurt, and they walk around with a smile on their face, but they're being tore down on the inside mentally, physically drained. And every day, I always just try to keep a smile on my face and an encouraging word in my heart. Because you never know who might need that word. Just something. Your dress is nice today. You look beautiful today. Anything that can help lift someone's spirit. You don't know what they're going through. And they may be walking around today say, I don't look like nothing. I feel bad. And I'm just feeling ugly. And in all honesty, they're not. They look really beautiful. But the enemy has clouded their mind to make them think that they don't look good. It's just a whole lot of stuff that's going on. I try to be careful what I watch, be careful to what I listen to, because the enemy is there to steal your mind. I'm telling you, he could just put one thought in your mind, and there you go. Your mind will take off. But if you keep your mind stayed on him, he will keep you in perfect peace. So that's what I practice every day, keeping my mind on him, quoting scriptures, reading scriptures, listening to gospel music. I mean, you don't have to do it like I do it, but I know what it takes for me to keep my mind at peace. I know what it takes. So, daily I listen to, spirituals, anything that's going to keep my mind positive. Because this world is very negative. It's very negative. People are talking about different energies and all these things, and it's demonic. It really is. And you just have to be careful. Be careful. Be careful and be wise at what you do and say. But that's all I wanted to say today is keep your mind stayed on God, and he will keep you in perfect peace. And like somebody said, PAAC, peace at all costs. Peace at all costs. You don't care where it's coming from. If it's coming from your child, one of your family members, you need peace. And you're going to have to, even if you have to remove yourself from that situation to get peace, that's the best thing to do. Because peace is priceless. And once you find peace, there's no going back to toxic energy and toxic relationships. I won't go back. I won't go back. I could be standing in the middle, well, standing around somebody, and they start arguing or something, and my nervous system would just go off like, I don't want to be around that, and I just leave that situation or leave that environment. But I just said that, peace is priceless. Stay focused. Keep moving. God loves us. God's with us. He's for us. He said he will never leave us nor forsake us. And we have to believe just that. So until next time, stay blessed.